1 person in 3 on this planet is a Christian. And of those professing Christians, Christian websites this is, suggest that maybe only 1 in 10 has ever read the Bible, which instantly puts the Bible into this very strange category of being both the best-selling and simultaneously one of the least read books of all time. It also puts Christians in this bizarre category that they believe in something and presumably base their lives around the belief in something when they've never actually bothered to read the description of what it is that they believe in. So my purpose here is simple. It's to read Christians the description of God in the Bible and the actions of God in the Bible, and to see if you advocate this sort of behavior, and to see if the God in the Bible matches the description of the God that you believe in and the God that you pray to. So I'm going to read to you from Deuteronomy 32. Jeshurun has just lost his faith in God. This is how God responds. They have provoked me to jealousy by what is not God. They have moved me to anger by their foolish idols, but I will provoke them to jealousy by those who are not a nation. I will move them to anger by a foolish nation, for a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn to the lowest hell. It shall consume the earth with her increase, and set a fire to the foundations of the mountains. I will heap disaster upon them. I will spend my arrows upon them. They shall be wasted with hunger, devoured by pestilence and bitter destruction. I will send against them the teeth of beasts, with the poison of the serpents of the earth. The sword shall destroy outside, and there shall be terror within, for the young man and the virgin, for the nursing child and the man of grey hairs. I would have said, I will dash them to pieces. I will make a memory of them to cease among men, had I not feared the wrath of the enemy, lest their adversaries should misunderstand, lest they should say, our hand is high, and it is not God who has done all this. God then continues. Now see that I, even I am he, and there is no God beside me. I kill, and I make alive. I wound, and I heal. For there is none who can deliver from my hand. I raise my hand to heaven, and I say as I live forever, if I whet my glittering sword, and my hand takes hold of judgment, I will render vengeance on my enemies, and repay those who hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, with the blood of the slain and the captives, from the heads of the leaders of the enemy. This is hardly an endearing fellow. But let's see some of the descriptive elements that are used here. I will make my arrows drunk with blood. Drunk with blood implies this sort of hedonistic excess. It's almost a sort of sadistic pleasure in the act of killing his enemies. And similarly, there's this, my sword shall devour flesh, and when I whet my glittering sword, whetting your sword is what people did in combat, such that when you stab people, the sword actually goes through the body much easier. But it shows the intent of God in this case is to kill his enemies up close and personal. There is this sort of needlessly sadistic element to it all. And similarly, there is with the blood of the slain and the blood of the captives. You kill the captives. This is God of the Bible does not approve of things like the Geneva Convention. So, I ask the Christians who have watched us, do you approve of these actions? Is this an adequate description of the God that you believe in? Do you believe in the God of the Bible?